we tap into that third round, Darnell Washington, and this dude, I mean, I just love his
You wanted
take.
him in the second.
Yeah, you knew I was a big fan of him. For any team that was
We got him in the end of the third, too. It wasn't even like with our 80th pick. We traded back 13 spots and still got him at 93.
And it was
our
impressive.
4th rounder back up.
It was also impressive, too, when we found out why that happened, right? You brought it up earlier. They were talking about the knee and stuff like that, but he clarified that and kind of put all that to rest. But the beauty with Darnell Washington, when you watch him block, it is not going to look like Pat Freiermuth. It's not going to look like Zach Gentry. It's not going to look like Connor Hayward. It's not going to look like Derek Watt. It's going to look like an offensive lineman is out there. That is what Darnell Washington brings to the table. Not only is he able to move people, but he's very athletic in the blocking element of his game. And he takes pride in it. You watch him, man. He consistently puts defenders on their back, whether you're talking linebackers, whether you're talking DBs. He's not afraid to hit a DN, a 4-3 DN. He'll put hands on him as well. Darnell, I think that's the one part for me that made me really fall in love with his tape, when you can see how he could block people at that size. But then the caveat or the added bonus is when you watch him go out there and run a route. He's very comfortable in his skin as an athlete, but more importantly, he trusts his hands. He is a hands catcher of the football, which is very impressive because he takes shots, man. He's a big guy, but these DBs, they'll hit him. They bounce off of him, but the reason he's able to maintain possession through that contact and through the ground is because he's strong and confident with his hands. And that's one of the really impressive things when you're putting the tape on with him, because usually you don't get that type of correlation either. Your big blocking tight ends usually aren't your best receiving threats or have the most consistent hands. But for Darnell, that's one of the things that does show up with him. So you're literally getting the best of both worlds. And you obviously heard us talk about it earlier in terms of the personnel groups we could use with him. Multiple tight end sets and still not be a one-dimensional running team because we got 2 tight ends or 3 tight ends out there. We are legitimately going to be able to throw that ball. So to me, man, I love this pick. Y'all know I was hyped about this one.
Right. We got him at 93. We got him like a round and a half later than where he probably should have went. So best case, or not best case scenario, I think right off the bat, you got a dude that's probably one of the best blocking tight ends in the league. He was obviously the best blocking tight end in this draft class. But that goes hand in hand with this identity we've been trying to build dating back to the end of last season and how we've been working this offseason and bringing in these certain players with the blue-collar mindset and trying to play bully ball and stuff. So, like, right there, like, he fits that.
Yeah.
But then you add his athleticism, his crazy build, and like you said, like, this dude can, like, catch the ball. He's going to be a big target for Pickett out there. It's not going to be someone that just goes out there and he's a decoy. The only thing he could probably work on as time goes on is some of his route running.
Yeah.
But you get him the ball at space, some of these dudes are just falling off him. He's got some speed to him.
They're throwing it to him in the flat, and because he's such a tough tackle, a 3-yard route turns into a 20-yard pickup because he makes that first guy miss, and not in the elusive way, but think of it in a Big Ben way. Think about how Big Ben would extend plays. Stiff arm, just tough to pull down, make guys fall off of him. When you
and
watch
with all
Darnell,
that, if you get him, he's got all that momentum too.
And that's
Wait, he ran like a 4.6, right?
Yeah,
40?
yeah, 4.6, man. So you can see I look at him like a 18-wheeler or a locomotive. Like, he's not gonna just get out and be like explosive off the line, but once he gets moving, that is a man coming down that line like that, man. And yeah, you see some of them DBs making business decisions. You see them start deciding, all right, do I really want to hit this or I want to just dive at the legs and let him jump over me? That's the type of stuff that pops up when you're talking about Darnell, man. So yeah, I like him a lot though, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun watching him, bro.
The fake knee problem. This is from John Doe. He says the fake knee problem was the con artist. Did Omar put that out there? Put a little fake news out there.
I heard that scope was a little more severe than what he said, man. I just want to throw that out there, guys. Just in case y'all ain't know. Yeah.
Darnell's 21 years old.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
He's a baby, bro. He's a baby.
He looks like a full-grown man.
All of them are young, though. All of them dudes are young, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I like him a lot, though, man. We're going to definitely have fun.
That's crazy because he's got all that stuff that immediately he could be an asset for us in the blocking game. It's Tomlin brought up. 6th offensive lineman, but he could also be a big target for Pickett. But I also think he could develop and be a good, even better target for Pickett, a better receiver.
I would agree.
Down the line. Great pick.
Definitely agree, man.